believe how insensitive you are.
Miss Kramer, this newspaper needs someone to take charge and make some decisions.
Well, that's why I am back. With Cassie, with all that she has gone through, I cannot believe you could be this mean.
Oh, I just told the truth,
You
Kelly.
caused her to get into a fight with Barbara.
With you and Mr. Manning both absent, circulation is in free fall.
You cannot treat people like this, Claire. I've told you
There's a
before.
slew of computer problems no one's authorized to have fixed. No one even can officially greenlight tomorrow's headline.
All right, both of you, just stop it right now. Mike, out.
But
I don't care. Just give me, please, 10 minutes to get organized. Thank you very, very much. My God, look at this desk. Just all bad news.
What are you going to do about Cassie?
What am I going to do about Cassie? Would you just get a life, Kelly? Do you notice that the paper's falling apart here, huh? Todd, whatever his name is home right now, coloring with my little girl. My personal life is up in arms, and you are blaming me for Cassie slapping Barbara Graham. Well, you know, get a life.
You know what this is?
What?
All this mess, this is karma.
Karma? Mm-hmm. You're becoming an annoying little flea. So why don't you deal with your own life and stop irritating mine?
Okay. Have an appointment with Asa. Have a good day.
How's it going?
Nada me sale bien. I can't do anything right.
My fault. I'm not holding the pose. I keep shifting.
No, it's not you. You're perfect. It's Jessica. The fight we had last night has got me all... Why does she have to be friends with this guy, Will? All he's ever done is get her arrested.
It's not that hard to understand.
You want to explain it to me?
This is the land of the Anglos, Chris. They stick together. Yeah, they like us and all, but who do you think they want their daughters hanging with? Think about it.
You're right. Jess's parents would have been a lot madder if I was the one who got her in trouble.
The rich are different from you and me.
I mean, it's bad enough you tried to stick us at that dreadful table, but now this creme brulee, it's just too brulee.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Mrs. Lord.
I'm now Mrs. Lord Hayes. I'm married, thank you. Give it back to the chef and tell him for me, if I wanted fast food desserts, I would be at Dippin' Donuts.
Okay.
Thank you. Despite the the blackened brulee, this really is a very fine restaurant.
Oh, I know. I met Clint here.
Oh, how romantic. Well, it's just about the only place to have lunch in Landview, except the country club, which you are automatically a member of because you're now Mrs. Clint Buchanan. Mrs. Clint Buchanan, I still can't get over that. It seems so out of character for Clint to be so spontaneous.
Yes, but you see, on the other hand, I like to move very fast, especially when I know what it is that I want.
And what exactly is that?
Feels good, doesn't it?
It's a comfortable chair, Pa.
You were born to sit in it, Bo.
Well, I gotta tell you, it's good to be back at work again, especially since Nora's out of town.
Have you heard from her at the fertility clinic?
You know, I've been looking over some of these financial reports. It looks like Buchanan Enterprises has taken some big hits recently.
Oh, minor blips. Together we can build it back up again bigger than ever and polish up the Buchanan name at the same time.
You bet.
That freak Manning tarnished it pretty bad. And Graham and Sykes sure as hell didn't help when they forced you out of your damn job.
Well, it's a new day. I'm only looking at the positive.
Good for you.
And now that I'm not police commissioner, that means I don't have to play by their rules anymore. In fact, I'm thinking of some new ones of my own.
One Life Sunday at 10/9 Central on ABC.
You have adjusted to the corporate world right quick.
I'm your son.
You sound like you might have some ideas.
Well, Pa, according to these reports, I see Buchanan Enterprises has sold off a lot of its media holdings in the past couple of years.
The diversity.
I think it's a mistake. A huge corporation like this can control its public image with a news division.
Good point.
Well, I think we ought to buy some TV stations, radio stations, newspapers. I can think of one newspaper in particular I'd like to get my hands on.
Uh-huh. Well, the son's Manning's choice of weapon against his family for years.
So let's take away his big stick. Todd's busy perfecting his loony act right now, trying to keep himself out of prison. I think that the timing is just perfect.
I like the way you think, Bo, but I've been trying to buy that rag before. I hurt my arm, tossing so many blank checks at that scum Manning.
Well, we need a plan.
Any ideas?
Mr. Buchanan?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, we got to work this
Yeah.
kinks out. Which Mr. Buchanan?
You, sir. Your 2 o'clock is here.
Oh, I almost forgot. Send her in.
Asa. Hi, I'm sorry I'm late. Hi, Bo, how are you? I got held up at the Sun. Blair needed someone to lash out at.
I'm sorry to hear that, Kelly.
Well, quite honestly, since Todd has left the Sun, everything's out of control. And she is way in over her head. Lou, please, will you hold the calls? Thank you.
Look, Max, I don't know what you're here for, but I can't take any more of your pleas. Forgive me. I want to get you in bed. But the paper's falling apart here, and I've got to save it. So would you, if you really care for me, will you just please?
That's not why I'm here.
Look, I know you, Max.
Scar left Fred in the back of the car. I thought she might miss him.
Oh. Yeah, he's very important to her.
That's why I thought I should return him as soon as possible.
Oh, thank you. Are you sure this isn't just another one of your ploys
To get your sympathy, wear down your defenses? No. No, you slapped me down so hard so many times in North Carolina that even I couldn't help but get the message.
Really?
I figure that you know how I feel about you, so there's no point in hitting you over the head with it.
That's very considerate, Max.
I just want you to be happy, Blair. Hope starting this Freddy too much.
Sorry, but your 10 minutes
Well,
are
just
more than
a second.
We're about to go to press for the Summer Garden show as the lead story. Are you okay with that?
Look at it. Yeah. I mean, no. I mean, I don't know. Max, wait.
Jessica's parents are probably thrilled that she's finally spending time with one of her own kind.
You make it sound like this is West Side Story.
Just human nature. Parents want what's comfortable.
Will Rappaport got Jessica arrested.
They'll call it a harmless prank and pass the caviar.
You don't know them.
All I'm saying is that it must be a lot of pressure for her to be hanging with a boy like Will.
You don't know me and Jess at all.
You're right. Sorry. I should have kept my mouth shut. I didn't mean to upset you.
No, I'm sorry. Blowing up like this. I'm not mad at you at all. It's just...
Situation?
Maybe I just need some time to be alone.
I understand. No problem.
Thanks.
Don't worry about Jessica. Things will work out exactly the way they're supposed to. I know it. In my heart.
All I'm looking for is a friendly face.
Here you are, Mrs. Hayes, with the chef's regrets.
Oh.
Dessert and coffee are on the house.
What?
thank you so much. This looks much better. Now, why don't you define what you mean by a friendly face?
Well, I don't know. Maybe, well, one like yours. So I can hardly believe I'm saying that.
Why? I'm a very friendly person.
Yes, who at one time warned me to stay away from Clint.
This is delicious.
Because of your great friendship with Vicky Carpenter.
Oh, she's a very, very special, brave person.
Yes, well, I'm sure that's true. But back at the Banner when you were having that little disagreement with your husband, I couldn't help but get the sense that perhaps your reports of this great Dorian-Vicky friendship were just a little bit exaggerated.
First of all, let me assure you that what you witnessed between Mel and me was just a spirited discussion.
Uh-huh.
And as for Vicky, even in the best of friendships, they sometimes hit a little bump in the road.
Oh, come on, Dorian. Come on. You know back at the Banner that little spirited discussion you were having with your husband was an all-out brawl. And as for Vicky, well, I've done my research. You hate her guts. Isn't that true?
Okay. I wonder if the real reason we're sitting here together sharing my dessert isn't that perhaps there is just a little bit of trouble already in your marriage with Clint, and that it has something to do with the aforementioned Vicky? I didn't think you were looking for a friend. No. You're looking for an ally, aren't you, in your war against Vicky?
Claire was running the Sun now?
Well, she's trying to.
Is she just acting as Todd's proxy, or does she have any real power over there?
I don't know. I thought we were supposed to discuss investing my inheritance.
We are. You have to forgive Pa. You know, he loves talking business. Just any kind of business, and it becomes kind of infectious. That's why I'm here, back working with him again, you know, try to keep him on track. Oh, brother.
Well, that is a shame. You know, Drew's always telling me how much everybody is just missing you at the department.
Well, I miss them too, but there comes a time when we all have to move on.
Well, you can say that again.
And he's lucky. They're lucky. They're lucky they have him. He's lucky that he has you. You know, you really helped him when he needed someone to get through that whole Georgie mess.
Well, he helped me get over someone, too.
Ian Armitage.
Yeah. This money that I'm trying to figure out how to invest was his legacy. That is why it's so important that I do the right thing with this.
Well, I think we could definitely help you out.
We?
Well, I'm sorry. I know you came here looking for Pa's advice, but hope you don't mind me just throwing my
No,
two
no, no.
cents in.
You go right ahead.
I think you should ask yourself the question, what would Ian have done with this money? Now, did he have any particular dreams?
Yeah. I mean, actually, he wanted to buy the Sun and turn it into a respectable paper.
Really?
It's funny. We were just talking about that.
You know, I think we should look at this as a sign of being something to pursue in Ian's memory.
Did you call me?
Yeah, give me that, Mike, thank you. What do you think of this headline?
It's fine.
Oh, good.
Unless you must call newspapers and it stinks.
It does. It does stink. It looks like a supermarket giveaway. Just kill it. Kill it.
The press run is about to start.
Well, then go down and tell the press to stop.
This is exactly what I was talking about. A paper can't function this way. The advertisers are going ballistic.
The advertisers aren't your concern, Mike.
Mr. Manning was a one-man show. People buy the Sun because of his edge. And with him gone, it's gone too.
Let me tell you what. I will give you an edge. A Blair Manning edge. So get going. Thank you.
Was that all you wanted?
No, wait a minute. Do you have any ideas?
For what?
A headline, Max, a headline.
Seems simple enough. If they want Todd Manning, just give him to him.
Oh, I'm supposed to make up a story about aliens just dropping right in the middle of Angel Square.
No, not a Todd kind of story. A Todd story. His Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde routine. Public eats that kind of stuff up. And all you have to do is just get a couple photos of Todd, stick them on the front page, put a splashy headline up there like, I didn't do it, he did.
Yeah, but Max Starr will see the picture. She'll recognize her daddy.
Her dad publishes the paper. His picture's in it all the time.
I can't just get a couple of pictures and a headline. I mean, you heard Mike. We don't even have a story yet.
So pull up some old story from when he was holding everyone hostage at the lodge. Just throw in a new lead in about how the good Taj was fighting to emerge, and then run it. Come on, let's face it. Nobody reads past the first couple paragraphs in the Sun anyway.
Well, right. And you're a genius. Now get out of my way and let me do my work. Great. Anyway, Max, why are you doing this? I thought you hated Todd.
But not his ex-wife.
That's manipulation, Max.
Just giving a helping hand to an old friend.
I was just about to call you.
I'm not there. About the fight, Christian, I am so sorry. It's all my fault.
No, it was mine. I had no right telling you couldn't be friends with Will. Especially considering how much your parents like him.
I wouldn't go that far.
I just mean, I don't want to hold you back.
From what?
You and Will are going to New York soon, to Columbia University.
And you'll be there too, but at the Institute of the Arts.
Not if I don't get the scholarship.
You will.
I want you to be happy. Hang out with the right people. I mean, who knows? Maybe you and Will are meant to be more than friends.
Christian, what are you saying? A wish?
Taya, sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. What are you doing here? Looking for you. Carlotta and I came by earlier. She said you spent a lot of time down here. I like to be closer to the water. It doesn't make you uncomfortable because of what happened to your mother? She drowned. You can say the words. She drowned. I didn't say that I wasn't scared to death of the water. I just said that I like to be close to it. I get it. So are those flowers for your mommy? Sometimes it's almost like I can feel my mom's presence when we talk. About a lot of things. Ana Rosa she was a beautiful, beautiful woman. Listen, Roseanne, if you need someone to talk to, I'm here. It's a little late. Sometimes we need someone, you know, flesh and blood to talk to. Whatever. Roseanne, I want to be that person for you. I would like to be close to you. I can take care of myself. Don't need a surrogate mother. Well, then why did you come to Lambview? Because I was tired of New Orleans. And Lambview is more exciting. Maybe I like boys. I think you came for family. Don't flatter yourself. Listen, it's brave to reach out to people. You want to know the truth? I came here for Christian. I came here because I love him.
Are you finished with that?
Yes. It was lovely. Thank you. See, the problem
problem with Vicky is, well, she's always around.
So you're looking for a hitman?
I just wish that she would accept that she lost, I won, and get herself out of his life.
But she's the mother of Clint's children.
I understand that. What I don't understand is women who obsess over their ex-husbands' new lives.
Excuse me, I don't think you were too pleased when my niece Blair got involved with your ex.
Oh, well, don't be ridiculous. I think Blair's a lovely girl.
Yes, she is.
Sammy's life is none of my business. Could it be that there's someone burrowing in between you and your husband?
Mel and I are like the Rock of Gibraltar.
More like the San Andreas Fault.
If you saw a little tiff between us,
I thought it was a spirited discussion.
it was caused by your new stepson, Kevin.
An attractive young man.
He is a despicable human being, a snake. He has just about ruined my daughter's life, and if I were you, I would watch my back around my new in-laws.
Well, that's being just a bit melodramatic, isn't it?
No. He's a sicko. He's a serial seducer. And as for Asa and Drew, we might as well be talking about Satan and his spawn.
Really, I found Drew to be a very charming young man.
No. An opportunist. The only one who is worth anything. Joe. Joey? Joe has a very artistic side. He's very sensitive, vulnerable. He could have the world if he wanted.
Dorian. Needs that job.
What? Oh, no. I think he likes the challenge of dealing with Vicky. You know, they've got that feisty Spencer Tracy, Katharine Hepburn working relationship
Well,
thing.
so what? What do I look like, Donna Reed?
No, absolutely not. But think about it. When he's, working all day with that kind of crackling chemistry, and then he comes home to a professional wife, albeit a very non-Donna Reed, very attractive one. It's bound to be a letdown.
Listen, I'll have you know I'm an accomplished sculptor. I was on the cutting edge of the Chicago art scene, and as a matter of fact, I once owned a very, very successful art gallery.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Are you suggesting I buy the Sun?
How do you feel about that?
Well, I don't know. Blair certainly isn't going to think I'm capable. In fact, she just called me an annoying little flea.
Well, forget about Blair, Kelly. What do you think?
Asa, Ian had plans for the Sun a long time ago. I mean, he wanted to turn it into something like the banner for a new millennium. He wanted to keep all the integrity, but without all the stodginess.
And I think with a dedicated, sane young person at the helm, I think the Sun could be a force in this community.
And a testament to Ian's vision.
Damn straight. And you could influence people's lives and really, really make a difference.
It would be like working at the community center, except on a bigger scale. But this time I wouldn't have to care what Blair thinks.
Exactly.
Wait a minute. Reality check. Todd is not going to sell the Sun to me.
I don't know. When you consider his shaky mental state right now, I think that the opportunity just might present itself.
What do you mean, steal it from him?
No, you call it payback time, Kelly. Make that maniac squirm like he made all of us suffer up at the lodge.
So this isn't just business for you, Asa?
Kelly?
No. No, Bo, I've been through too much this last year. I've been through an accident and Ian's death, and I'm not going to take pleasure in seeing other people suffer. I don't care who they are or what they've been through. That's why I don't read The Sun and its lurid little stories.
Yeah, but see, you could change all that.
If you guys are so hot on this, why don't you buy this yourself?
We would have bought it if we could. But you see, you're the one looking for an investment. And you're the only one with a possible in.
In? What do you mean, in?
Well, who's in charge over there right now? Your cousin. A Kramer. A Kramer cousin who referred to you as an annoying little flea.
Max, there's just no way that we're going to get the story done in time. There's
typing.
no... Right.
No, make that good and evil battle to control Todd's tormented soul.
You're right. That's good. That's very good. Excellent.
I haven't had this much fun since we dressed up as janitors and broke into this place.
You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. What we went through to get that payroll.
Well, Ian needed it to try and grab the paper.
Yeah, we were stuck out there in that hall to keep Tom from fighting us.
You in coveralls with high heels.
No, don't even remind me.
You better keep typing.
Oh, right. Oh, see, Max, it could be exciting running a paper.
Exciting doesn't even begin to describe it.
Okay, I think we're just about done. What do you think?
Perfection.
So, you see, I pushed this button. It saves it, thank God, and we pushed this button, and it should send it straight down to the press room. So, hey, we're done.
Right.
Just in time. Excellent. Oh, Max, it's crashing. We're gonna lose it. We're gonna lose the whole story. Do something, Max. Oh my.
Will, once we get to Columbia?
No, not exactly.
Then what exactly are you saying? I thought I was dating you.
I just mean, I want what's best for you.
Well, that's you.
How do you know? You never really dated any other guys.
Wait a second. Are you Landview's latest split personality case? Last I knew, we were watching the Titanic and you got jealous because I said Leonardo DiCaprio was cute, and now you're sitting here telling me to date other people? Where is this coming from? Is this coming from the new favorite model?
Jess.
What, did she suggest it?
We talked, but...
Oh, so now this all just makes such total sense,
That's
right?
not what it was. This is my idea.
That I date Will?
Not Will specifically.
But specifically not you.
I was just wondering if a guy from Angel Square is good enough for a Buchanan.
Christian, have we ever let those differences come between us?
No.
Never. And I'm not about to do it now. I love you, Christian.
And I love you too.
You love Christian? You haven't seen him in years. We've written letters almost every week. That's sweet, Roseanne, but very private letters. And besides, we're already married. What? You were there. Remember at the old New York apartment? Before my... And you let me wear your first communion dress. And you let Christian wear your father's wedding suit. You were 6. Now you're all grown up. And so's Christian. Exactly. He's a man and I'm a woman. But inside, we're still the same boy and girl who vowed to be together for the rest of our lives. I mean, we're soulmates. And nothing's ever going to change that. Look, I don't expect you to understand. Actually, I do. Fine. Staying off my case, okay?
Roseanne, listen, I don't want you to get hurt, okay? Christian is with Jessica Buchanan. It's pretty serious, I think.
Where's that written in stone? There's something I gotta go to. It's been real.
It's a wonderful space, don't you think? Good natural light. Thank you for showing this to us on such short notice.
Anything for one of Mrs. Hayes' friends.
Oh.
Yes, the bohemian quality of the neighborhood would make it a very good location for an art gallery.
There is an espresso bar/bookshop opening across the street, and the area is already full of artists and musicians.
Lindsay is herself a very talented sculptor. Perhaps you've seen her work, Lindsay Rappaport.
It's Lindsay Buchanan.
I don't really follow the art world, but Rappaport. I just rented a house to a Sam Rappaport not an hour ago.
Oh, how nice.
Is that a coincidence? I was just finishing up the paperwork when you called.
Ah. See, Sam's getting on with his life. Why don't you do the same?
Excuse me, I just have to call my office.
Yeah. Come on. What do you want to do? Sit around that dusty old mansion waiting for Clint to come home?
That's not all I do.
No, of course not. But relationships get stronger when each person has their own life. What you need to do is fill yours with a lot of hungry, creative, very young artists, preferably of the male gender. And then you'll see Clint will come chasing after you like a lovesick teenager.
I like the way it sounds, and I do miss the art world.
I think you miss more than that, Lindsay. I mean, you were at the center of Chicago social life. Now you find yourself here, all alone. It must be unsettling for you.
To say the very least.
So we've got to get you into the social whirl of Landview.
I agree. And I feel like I have the perfect guide. I just have one small little question. What's in it for you?
Huh.
Wait a minute, Mike. You're telling me that nobody down there in the press room knows how to fix a computer? You're kidding. Max, we're going to have to go with that stupid garden story.
Not if I have anything to say about it, and I do. Voila, we're back in business.
Oh, I can't believe it. Kiss you, Max. So, you got it? And the press is running. This is, oh, thank you. You are my hero, Max Holden. You are. What?
I better get back to Indigo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Max, thank you. Thank you for everything.
Heck, that's what friends are for, right?
Yeah. And, especially for Mr. Frog.
No problem.
Good to see you, Jessica.
Yeah, me too.
I'll be just a minute, and then we can get back to work.
No, not right now. Jessica and I are going to go for a walk.
Oh, great. Have fun. I left a few things at the bathroom, so go ahead. I'll close the door after me.
Okay. Let's go, Jess.
Wait a second, my bag.
It's safe here.
Okay. Well, Miss Jessica.
What's in it for me? You know, that's a question I often get asked in my life.
And your answer would be?
Something about our conversation earlier at lunch has really made me look at my life in a different light.
Such as?
Such as, maybe I do have too much time on my hands. And that's why my husband spends too much time telling me I spend too much time worrying about my daughter's life or my niece's lives.
Ah, an epiphany.
Lindsay, he practically threw me out of the banner. Can you imagine a man fighting with a woman in a dress like this? I mean, and the last thing I want to be accused of is meddling.
Well, of course.
So, maybe I do need to get a life of my own.
Are you suggesting some sort of partnership?
An art gallery. Your expertise, my connections, Clint's money.
How would Clint feel about us being business partners? What kind of terms are you on?
The very best.
Deal.
Deal. June, drop some contracts. We are going in the art gallery business.
Congratulations.
The Lindsay Buchanan Gallery.
Excuse me. This was my idea, and I believe we did use the expression partners.
I was only trying to think of a name that would make Vicky's flesh crawl.
Good instincts. But I can assure you that the Lord Art Gallery would do just as well.
All right, then. The Buchanan Lord Gallery.
How about the Lord Buchanan Gallery? What's wrong with that?
Other than the fact that it sounds like it's owned by a stuffy Englishman?
Okay, I see your point. Fine. The Buchanan Lord Gallery. Oh, I can't wait. We'll have invitations printed up for a gala opening. I will hand-deliver Vicky's invitation to her because I don't want to miss the expression on her face.
The first thing you have to do is determine if Blair's decision-making power at the Sun is limited to just what to print. And then we'll take it from there. Unless, of course, you're not interested.
No. No, I'm interested. Not only because it's an investment, or Ian's dream. I think it's time I prove something to my cousin.
Well, can I say the worm, or shall I say the flea has turned?
I will find out all I can. Thank you. Both. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You keep in touch, Kelly. I knew you were my son. The minute I saw that look in your eye when she mentioned that miserable paper.
Just call it divine inspiration.
No, that's bull. Buchanan instinct.
I'll tell you, it does feel good, though, to be pitching in on a project again.
Manning has held this town and his family hostage long enough with that rag.
Well, this is our chance to take it away from him.
Kevin, it's Taya. Are we still on for tonight? Good, good, because one way or another, I have got to find out the truth about Todd.
Stay tuned for